Okay, welcome back to the Fantastic Flow podcast from 26 and Glencoe Media Network. I am your host, Marcus Flowers, aka Flo, aka Call Me What You Want, just don't call me lazy. And I am here with a person I went to high school with, Nas. How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing today?
Man, I'm well. I can't complain. Just came from brunch. Feeling nice, man.
That's good.
So we're here today because it's Pride Month, and I want to be more of an advocate to the LGBTQIA community, and I feel like you, as a person who I've always looked up to, I feel like you would have a great perspective on that.
Yeah, I guess I could say that.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about your journey?
Okay, so...
Or, I don't want to, journey or however you story, so something like...
I can tell you about that.
Okay.
So, let's start by saying I came out as lesbian when I was 16, so my birth name isn't Nas, it's actually Don, but I'm actually, I'm a trans man, so now I go by Nasir, aka Nas, Nazi Nas, whichever one you want to call me.
Right.
So, journey started at 16. I've lived as a lesbian 16 to about 27. I've been going through my journey for about a year now. I've been on T for 7 months. T is testosterone, so I've been on testosterone for 7 months.
Okay.
So that's the journey so far.
Okay. Very dope. So what are the how did people react when you went on? How did people react when you first came out lesbian, and then how did people react when you wanted to go on T?
Okay, so when I came out as lesbian, first, my mom was definitely cool with it. Definitely, okay. My family has been supportive of the lesbian since I came out. It was kind of hard because in high school you kind of gotta fit that.
Nah, for sure.
You lesbian? Oh, get away! Don't come near me. You like girls? Or I don't want you to be attracted to me. Yeah. But what people fail to realize is, I wasn't attracted to every woman. Right. So that was kind of hard as a teenager because I played basketball for years. So that was kind of hard. So I kind of went through that a lot. As I got older, I just got more comfortable with being lesbian. And then when I went on T, when I decided to come out and say that I was trans, it was kind of oh shit, you really about to do this, huh?
Right.
My mom was fine with it, and my cousin who I work for, she was okay with it as well. Okay. So everybody's still been supportive. I have a really good support group that stands behind me. Okay. Which I'm very blessed to have. Okay. Because a lot of people don't have that. Right. So I'm very blessed to have that.
So what would you say to people who are in a similar situation as you, who are thinking about going on? Is it going on T? Am I saying
you go going on testosterone or get prescribed testosterone.
So what would your advice be to those people who are who are thinking about going on T, or not thinking, but just know that they should be on T?
My best advice would be first seek therapy or counseling for it, just to make sure that you are making the right decision. So it's not a process where you just go to the doctor. Hey, I think I should be on T. You have to get psychological evaluation. So my first step would be, talk to somebody that you're close to and tell them hey, this is what I'm thinking, because that's what I did. I talked to a very special someone that's close to me, and we got a conversation, and then I went to a therapist, and then we sat down and we talked, and we went through the evaluation. So go through the psychological evaluations first, to make sure that this is what you're supposed to do, and make sure you find an endocrinology clinic that is going to help you through your journey, that's not going to rush you, that's going to understand what you want from your journey and how you want to proceed with your journey.
Right. And have you faced any backlash from you going on T? I know you said your family has been super supportive of you. Have you faced any, have any of your friends or anybody in your circle or acquaintances been nah, I'm cool on Nas now? Or
my brother, my actual blood brother, was definitely not. He's not open to it at all. Okay. It was a conversation we had, and it was, you're disrespecting mom, you're disrespecting yourself, you'll never be a man, you can't fight a man, you'll never really be a man. Right. But what people felt to realize, what he felt to realize is it's not about the physical appearance, it's more of a mental state for me. Yeah. It's where my mental is and where my heart is. Okay. And so that's the only backlash I got was from my brother.
Okay. And through your process, are you feeling at peace?
Yeah, I'm feeling at peace. Like I'm getting the facial hair, the voice is deepening, and I just like my confidence just like it just shows through now. So I feel at peace now. Like I'm really truly living for Nas now and not Don no more. Okay.
Do you still? I don't know how do you still like respect the journey that Don went on though, or like?
Yeah. Okay. I give her thanks. Okay. I actually about a month ago, I made a post on my Instagram and I thanked her and I kind of like just I thanked her for everything because without Don I wouldn't be Nasir. Okay. And without like everything that Don has went through, Nasir wouldn't exist. So I had that talk with her and she understood that I wasn't doing a transition to kill her off. That I was just simply giving Nas the life he deserves. Okay.
And when you say the life that Nas deserves, what do you envision with that? Like, what would be, what is the life that Nas deserves?
I think the life that Nas deserves to live is peaceful, happy, and just be the man that he always desired to be. Like, a good man, a good person, a good son, a good husband, a good, just all-around in general person. And a voice to other people, other young men out there, or other young people in general, not even in the LGBT community, but just other young people.
Right. Okay. And so, have you, through your journey, have you been given advice to other people who have thought about going through T or just who are transgender or are part of the LGBTQIA community?
I haven't seeked out anybody to give help to, but I just like I'm there. Okay. So they reach out, I'm more than welcome to have a conversation with them.
Okay. A question that's just been on my mind, because I've been watching your story just through Facebook. How are your feelings about this current political climate and just like the way the United States leadership views like the LGBTQIA community?
I think it's like people don't understand it. So when people don't understand something, they don't want to sit down and like really understand that people truly live their life unhappy for a long time. Right. So it's kind of like I don't really get into politics because I think it's like a game.
Right, for sure.
But it's sad to see that people really don't respect other people's lives that they let their think is right. No. So it kind of hurts my feelings a little bit, but I stay away from it because I don't want to deter my happiness and my journey.
Right, for sure. And just a few other things. When it comes to Nas, how are you truly like walking in your purpose?
How am I truly walking in my purpose? That's a tough one. I think I truly walk in my purpose by just being me. Okay. Just being like, this is the life that I was supposed to live. Like, this is the blueprint that I was given, and I own it all. And stay true to myself through the whole entire thing. Okay. I don't move at nobody else's pace for the journey. I move at my own pace, and people are gonna be there and support. They may like be mad about it at first, or have some really tough hurt feelings about it. But the people that's meant to be there to support me are gonna support me, and I stand true to myself.
Dope. If there's 3 things of advice you can give to a person who is about to start your journey, what would you tell them? So you said therapy. What else? What other advice would you have for them?
I think the advice I would have for them is do your journey at your pace. This kind of goes together. Do your journey at your pace, but also give everybody that's around you time to transition with you. Okay. Because it's not only a transition for yourself, it's a transition for everybody that's involved in your everyday life. From your coworkers to your mom to your friends to everybody that's involved in your life, it's a journey for them. So do it at your pace, but also take into account other people's feelings as well. And also to just stand true to yourself. Stand and be yourself 110%. Okay. And also give yourself time to get comfortable, because it is a change mentally, physically, and emotionally. You go through some changes. So also just make sure you have a good support team behind you.
And how has I'm sure in your journey there's been moments of weakness, or not weakness, but like, is there like uncertainty? How has your not uncertainty, but like just like times you've like doubt maybe, but how has your support system helped elevate you and help like surround you with love?
Okay, that's there was definitely at the beginning,
Okay.
there was definitely a lot of like, you know what, fuck this, I'm done.
Right.
Like a lot of days that I lived in the dark, like, you know what, I can't do this no more, I'm done. So those people have helped me. My support team has also helped me by, you know, just reminding me like, yo, you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. Like, you know, this is like you want to live, like you're on the right journey. And also telling like, yo, it's not really a transition, is it really? Because you've always been this person. It's just now it's just more of a physical appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Your mental has always been like this.
Right.
So they have helped a lot by just encouraging words, giving me shots. That's been helpful because I still struggle to give myself that shot weekly. And just being there to give me, you know, like, hey, you got this. You know, your confidence is shining through now.
Right.
So
right.
they have been there through that.
Right. And you mentioned therapy. How has, and I'm a big advocate for just mental health and making sure you're healthy upstairs. How has therapy helped you, not just through your journey, but just as a person?
Therapy has helped me by also just kind of bringing out a lot of things that I try to run away from in the past, like that didn't exist. So me and my therapist sat down and talk about a lot of things. So in order to, like, I guess you said, in order to become this person, you have to deal with the stuff that Dawn went through first to become this person. So she has helped me by just talking me through things, helping me look at things in different light, and bringing forth a lot of things, like I said, that I try to run away from. So bringing that to the forefront and head dealing it face on, and making sure that my mental is healthy to go to the next step.
Okay. Very dope. So just last thing, do you have any words to add to anybody who's on your journey, or just anybody in the LGBTQIA community, or is there something that you want people to know about just Nas or your journey, or just anything in general?
I think the one thing I want people to know is always be yourself. Stay true to yourself. No matter the harsh words that you may receive from people, no matter what, stay true to yourself. If you stay true to who you are, can't nobody bring you down. And whoever's meant to be in your life will be there. You don't gotta force nobody to be in your life. If they're meant to be in your life, they'll be there. If they truly love you and support you, that's all that matters. And also, if you feeling uncertain about anything, or you feeling like you're gonna commit suicide or anything, go get help, because it is really hard in the LGBT community, because people do judge you from the moment you step out the door to the moment you go back into your house. That, and make sure you keep stuff to yourself. As far as if you have a happy place, keep that to yourself, because you will need that happy place. Don't put everything on the forefront, because people will try to tear you down because they don't want to see you happy.
Great words. I just want to thank you for coming out and doing this. I really appreciate you, just because we know each other since like high school, and just seeing you progress in your journey. It's been inspiring to see you've always been yourself. So just to see you really come into yourself as your own, and really just like stepping out, and because it's very scary.
Yeah.
It looks very scary.
It is scary.
So it's just like seeing you as just like coming out on your own, saying, hey, this is who I am, this is the journey I'm going to go through, and forget you if you don't agree with me. Like, I'm Nas. Like, I've just always respected that about you.
Thank you.
So I just want to thank you for your time.
No problem. Anytime.
Thank you. Once again, this was the Fantastic Flow podcast. I'm your host at One Marcus Flowers on all social media platforms, and I am joined by Nas. Nas, do you have any social media that you want to spit out, or?
I do have social media.
Okay.
You can follow my Instagram at King Nazi Nas, N-A-Z, so K-I-N-G, N-A-Z.
Okay, all right. Thank you, and until next time, peace.